Hey you guys, what's up? Hey girl, hey, it is your girl Tash and welcome back to my channel. We're going to be getting into a brand new Profusion palette today, guys. This is the Marigold palette that they just released along with a couple of other palettes. I did not pick those up yet. I'm not sure if I'm going to pick them up. You guys know I have a ton of palettes. If you haven't seen my eyeshadow palette video, you can check it out here. If you are new here, again, what's up? My name is Tash. I hope that you will hit that subscribe button and join us along with that like button if you guys enjoy Profusion videos. Let's go ahead and get into it. So far, you guys, what I've noticed in this palette is there's like 5 or 6 glitters. And if you tried their, are they 4 or 5 pans? I'll put a picture right here, but if you've tried those glitters, these are just like those. Very, very nice. I'm gonna go ahead and swatch the last row and then we're gonna get into a look. I also wanna share with you guys a list of shades that I have found in several other palettes. So if you have those palettes, then you can basically almost put together the Marigold palette. However, there's a lot of shades in the Marigold palette that are not in the other palettes, so stay tuned. All right, y'all, so here's the last row swatch. They're all mattes, very vibrant and pretty and pigmented, and I'm super excited to get into a look with the Profusion Marigold palette. All right, so really quickly before we do get into that, I do want to just read you guys off a list of shades that can also be found in the Love Struck palette, the Sunkissed palette, and the Mirage palette. Now, I kind of went through all of my other 35 pan palettes as well. There are a few shades here and there, so I'm just going to read it off my list real quick. And if you have these palettes, there's a lot of dupe shades, like a lot of the same shades. So in the Sunkissed palette, as well as Marigold, you do have Topaz, Zenith, and Clover. In the Festival palette is Zenith. And then in Mirage, you actually have Topaz, Bridesmaid, Preppy, and Zenith. And then in Love Struck, you have Queen, Ravishing, Bridesmaid, and Marvelous. All of those shades are in the Marigold palette. They're more on the purpley side, some of the green shades, some of the nude shades. Bridesmaid, I've noticed, is a shade that's in a lot of the Profusion palettes. And it's just this really pretty kind of purpley pink. So just wanted to share that with you guys. I was going to go all out and like swatch them all, but we're not going to do all that. So I'm going to go ahead and get into a look. My eyes are already primed. I did use my Viseart eye primer. If you're curious of anything else that will be on my face throughout the video, just check the description box below. All right, you guys. So I think I'm going to use some of these brown shades here and maybe some of these greens. I'm really not sure yet. I'm going to try to keep it a wearable look because I have to go out into public. And I just have not been in my state of mind, like my right state of mind lately. I have been kind of all over the place. I've been a little overwhelmed. I've been a little stressed and a little sad, which is the reason I have been pretty MIA for the most part on social media. Don't mind my face. I'm having a lot of breakouts right now because of stress and things like that. I've also been picking. I'm getting a lot from the mask, and I know that Good Molecules is going to clear that up though, so I'm not even worried. But I just kind of wanted to let you guys know. I'm also going to share with you guys why I've been so absent from social media and as much info as I can share with you. It's not really my story to tell, but let's go ahead and let's start it off. So I'm just going into a light nude shade for the for my crease, okay? I'm going to be using BK and rougher brushes. If you guys are curious about those, I will leave the info linked down below, as well as the shades that I'm using and anything else that I use on my face. So I'm not going to beat around the bush. I'm just going to get into it. I have been MIA lately because some things have transpired in my family, which I pretty much saw coming. It's been a very sensitive subject for me to talk about because it involves people that mean the world to me. Like, they're my everything, you know, along with Nick, of course. Like I told you guys before, Nick and I are fine. We are doing a-okay. I'm more of the stressed out one, I feel like, because it involves more my family instead of his side of the family, which I, of course, would never wish this upon him, but he's already been through this once before with his family. So to give you guys a little bit of background, my parents have known each other since they were in middle school, I believe like age 11 or 12, and they have been dating since they were in middle school at the age of 12. So they have been together for 43 years and are married for 30 something. They got married a year after I was born. I was born in 1983. So if that tells you anything, they've been together for a long time. Unfortunately, you know, sometimes things just don't last, and my parents have gone their separate ways. They've split up. My mom is living out here, and yeah, I mean, if I would have told you guys this last week, I would have been a bundle of tears. Not that I'm like overjoyed right now, because I'm not. It's still a very touchy subject for me and my parents, and you always think it'll never be your family, your parents. My parents have always been the reason that I never believed in, you know, people getting a divorce and things like that. And I always believed in making it work. And unfortunately, sometimes it just doesn't work, you know. I feel like if one person's not happy and you can't come to a compromise and things like that, then it's best to go your separate ways, you know. It hurts still. We're all kind of a bundle of nerves right now. It still hasn't really sunk in, I think, because, I mean, I don't know. I can't speak for my brother, but I never thought it would be my parents. I've just always seen them work through everything and things like that. So, yeah. The reason that I've been kind of gone is because my mom she's fairly young, especially to have a child my age. But my mom has illnesses that, you know, she needs help. And so I'm now caring for my mom, which I always told her I would do if something happened. Like, you know, I would never put her in a nursing home, things like that. She's not like completely where she can't do anything for herself, but my mom is disabled and she needs my help, and I'm gonna be there for her. Always. Always, always, always will be there for my mom. I'll always be there for my dad if he needs something, you know. I'm not gonna get into much of the personal stuff, because again, guys, it's not my story to tell, and I know that my parents are having a hard time with this. I mean, anybody would that's been together that long. That's a very, very, very long time to be with someone. And so it's just been a lot of work getting, you know, my mom comfortable here and things like that. But I think that she's finally starting to settle in, which makes me very happy, because I never want my mom to be uncomfortable, and I never want her to be unhappy. You know? She doesn't deserve it. She's an amazing woman. My dad's a great guy, and I'm going to leave it at that. You know, people have their faults. None of us are perfect. We all make mistakes, and, you know, sometimes you just have to live with those mistakes, and I think I'm going to leave it there. But it's just been a very trying time for my family right now, and it's been hard to be on social media and, you know, act like nothing's wrong when there's something very much wrong. You know, it's hard because there's more I want to share with you guys, but I'm very protective when it comes to my parents. And so I feel like if anyone were to judge my mom or judge my dad, or, you know, either or, I think I would come unglued. So I'm going to keep the rest of it to myself. Because it's really, again, it's not my story to tell. So that's what's been going on, and I really appreciate those of you who have, you know, been praying for my family, and those of you who have been there. I really, really, really appreciate you guys. I'm gonna try this color right here for the outer V, and it means so much to me that you guys are still here supporting me, because I absolutely love doing YouTube. Like, this is my getaway, this is my escape, my happy place, and you guys are like all my second family. And if I had to quit this, or I mean, I don't even know what I would do. I've been doing this for the last 3 years, which doesn't seem like a long time to some people, because there's been people on here for, you know, 10 years or more, but for me it's a long time, and it's something that I've invested a lot of money into. But it's not really the money aspect of it, it's my time, and the fact that I've gotten to know so many of you, and I've made friends here. And so yeah, I got to thinking about it. I was gonna take some more time off, but I really just thought to myself, you know what, that's not a good idea. And I know that you guys are fabulous, and you guys say, you know, go ahead and take the time, we'll be right here. But the thing about it is sometimes, and I appreciate that, by the way, just so you know, I really, 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 really do, more than you know. But the thing about it is sometimes people don't bounce back from taking time off of YouTube, and it can really affect your channel. And, you know, I'm still quite a small channel in the eyes of a lot of people here that have, you know, a lot more subscribers and things like that. And I just really have to be careful with being absent from my channel, because so much changes on social media in such a short time that you have to stay active, unfortunately. And it is what it is. You know, how much time could you take off from you know, a real job if you had it? And, well, I don't want to say a real job, because this is not my job yet. But I'm just saying, like, if you had one and you worked for, you know, corporate America, how long would you be able to take off, you know, and things not go south for you? Not a lot. So I have to treat this like that, because I want to continue to do social media, and, you know, it be my escape, and hopefully be successful one of these days. And you just can't take breaks from that. You know what I mean? So I'm here. I'm going to be here. I'm still kind of in another world at times. So things are definitely much more busier around here, which I will grow used to. I just got to get like a rhythm down. You know what I mean? I got to get a new routine going, which is fine. Completely fine. But I kind of wanted to let you guys know that's why I've been pretty absent, and why it's taken me so long to answer comments, or, you know, upload videos at times. And again, I really appreciate you guys, because I know how easy it is to just move on and find another creator. And for those of you that have stuck by, thank you so much for being here. I can't tell you guys enough thank you. So, I mean, if in the future anything happens, like, you know, like, I'm here, I'm coming back. I'm not going anywhere, I'm not leaving. Because I really love doing YouTube. It's just so much fun. But I wanted to let you guys know too, while I have some of you here, I am going to play around with my upload days. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to continue to do 3 days a week. I'm going to try, because it's important to me. But if anything happens and, you know, it's getting to be too much or whatever with everything, I may go down to 2 days a week, just for a little while. You know, it's really important to me that my mom is comfortable here, and that she has everything that she needs. And, you know, I never want my mom to feel like a burden, because she's not. Those colors are really pretty. Now, I'm not a makeup artist, for those of you that are new here, by the way. I just like to play. So I think I'm going to take 2 of these greens, and I'm just playing, but I want to use this dark one right here, and I want to use this guy right here. It's like a goldish green. Hopefully you guys remember that from the swatches. But I'm so excited for this palette for the rest of fall, like when we really get into fall, because, ooh girl, fall and Christmas time, and this was like perfect for that time of year. So yeah, guys, that's what's going on. I don't want to say too much more because right now it's still so fresh for my parents, you know, and I know that they're both having a hard time with this. And so I really want to respect their feelings and their privacy and things like that. I did talk to my mom, and I told her that, you know, I was going to fill you guys in a little bit, but obviously not give too much information away. I've always been protective of my family and Nick's privacy since I've been doing YouTube, and I think that's important, because when you sign up to do YouTube, that doesn't mean all of your family signs up to do YouTube, you know? And yeah, so their privacy is very important to me. But you guys are also very important to me, and I didn't think it was fair to not like let you know at all what was going on. Like, why is she absent? Why is she not uploading? Why is she taking breaks? Like, what's going on? You know, I understand you guys want to know what's going on in my life, and that's okay. That's perfectly okay. So I kind of got some of the green over here, and I didn't mean to. Oops. But yeah. So far this palette's pretty cool. It's working really, really good. I'm not disappointed by any of the shades that I've played with. I actually was not really disappointed with them when I swatched them. I was like, wow, that's really pretty. The glitters in this one are phenomenal. I could not believe the way that they swatched. It was just like, whoa. I bet if you wet these babies are just lit, I bet. So I kind of wanted something a little bit lighter here just to kind of make it pop. Everything's so dark and smoky. So I'm going to go in with this color right here and kind of mix it with that green. And I just did that part in the palette just to kind of pop it, you know, make it pop a little bit. Don't worry, you guys, we will play with this palette again in an upcoming Shop My Stash. Because I definitely want to do some more looks. I just want to get the video up for you guys so that you can see what the quality is like and things like that. I'm going to wet this green color just a little bit. And I'm using a rougher 02 with that. So I just want to see what it looks like wet. Ooh, so pretty. So the green's really pretty, but it really looks pretty when it's wet. So highly recommend to wet it. The only thing I feel like this palette is missing is a black so far. And I know the eye look looks crazy right now, but just stick around to the end. I promise it will come together. But yeah, I think it should have a black in it, being a fall palette. But if you have all the other Profusion 35 shade palettes, girl, you got a black in there somewhere. Somewhere. So I'm going to finish up this eye real quick. When I come back, we'll do the lower lash line. And then I'm going to put on some makeup. If I have anything else new in my little basket of goodies over here to share with you guys, I will definitely include that. Again, you guys, before I go off camera and finish this, thank you guys so much for all of the kind things that you guys have said and letting me know that you'll be here. And to my ride or dies, hey girl, hey, I love you guys so much. Thank you. I really appreciate you guys more than you could possibly imagine. I'll be right back. All right, you guys, so I think I've actually changed my other third mind. I'm going to do a second look for you guys, but I really like the way this eye turned out. It just reminds me of like kind of vampy, grungy. I love grungy makeup, though. I have no idea how to do it. I just think that the colors remind me of like grunge, and I really like it. So for my foundation, guys, I'm going to be sharing with you the LA Girl Tinted Foundation. I've already been playing with this, so I already got some thoughts, but y'all know I want to apply it on camera for you. So really quickly, I'm going to go clean this up real quick. This is eye look 1. I'm going to do another look here with you guys, and then I will apply the foundation. And then at the very end, I will let you guys know what I think about these 2 new products. Guys, I just feel like a total and utter chatterbox. Like, I can't shut up today, so I apologize. But The other day in my video, I was wearing this ColourPop quad, and you guys were like raving to me about my makeup being so sweet. So what it is the Bold and the Aries. It's the Aries from the astrology line that they came out with. And girl, it's this orange. This is what y'all was, it's so pretty. And I have 3 more here actually still to play with. So I'll probably do like 3 looks in a story time or something. But yeah, that's what I was wearing. So I think for this look, I kind of want to do something a little like orangey, purpley. I don't know, I just want to play. So I'm feeling these shades down here, these purples. Even this shade here is really pretty for fall in my opinion. It's kind of like a purpley, pinky, reddish color. But then I really like this gold right here too. So who knows, guys? I'll leave the shades down below because I don't want to keep stopping. I just want to go, go, go. So, what else can I tell you guys? Oh, my little cousin. Well, she's little to me, but she's in her early 20s. And she's getting ready to have her baby. She has twins. I'm so excited to meet her little bumblebees. They're going to be so cute. She is like super cute, super tiny, and she's just got this great big belly because she's got twins. Oh man, I'm so excited for her. You guys can actually check out her YouTube channel. She talked about her pregnancy story and things because for some reason, me, her, and her mom, we all had problems with endo, like really bad endo, and she almost didn't get to have her miracle babies. So these are miracle babies. They're such a blessing and I'm so excited for her. If you guys want to go check out her channel, I will link it here. She's super cute, super sweet. I think the shade I'm going in with now is Bridesmaid. It's one of the shades that's always in Profusion palettes, it seems like. It's just like this really pretty, kind of like a pinky color, and I really like it. I tend to use it a lot when I use my Profusion palettes. I really hope that you guys cannot hear the fan that's running off to the side. It's really nice outside, but it's still kind of warm in here. Plus I'm sitting under lights, and I just knew that if I did not have a fan on, I was not going to make it through a video. So I hope you guys can't hear it. It's a pretty color. Alright, what do I want to use now? You guys, I really want to put this color in the crease. I think I'm just going to do it. I think, no, that has to go on the lid. Let's use an orange. Ooh, you guys, they're so pretty. Ooh, I'm already getting wild with the orange, y'all. Y'all know I love me a good orange. Oh, yes, ma'am. Profusion did not play with these, y'all. These are pigmented. For real. Oh my gosh, you guys. Look how pigmented that is. Woo, Profusion. Oh my goodness. Now y'all know I got this droopy guy right here, so we got to go back in. I like to take him up just a little higher. Otherwise, it looks like this eye is closed and it drives me bonkers. So I am going to blend this out with just one of like the skin tone shades in here so that I don't look crazy. Just to kind of get rid of some of that harsh lineage. I'm using a rougher 14. It's just a nice, easy to work with detail brush that just really lets you get in wherever you want to go and keep that color concentrated there. I love it. I don't know if I told you guys or not. I'm so happy about this, but shortly after I reviewed Rougher, they brought me on as an affiliate, so really excited about that. I love working with brands that I like after I get to try products and then they allow me to work with them. It's just so satisfying for me to support them and to recommend them and to, you know, get you guys turned on to them because they're brands that I actually really like. And the same thing happened with BK Beauty. After I let them know how much I liked their products, they brought me on as an affiliate too. So of course you can save coin on both sets of brushes, guys. Pick the one you like. So I'm gonna go in the outer V with this guy right here. Where did he go? This guy is stained, y'all, and he needs to be cleaned, but I haven't got around to it, and I'm taking this dark purple shade in the palette because it's really pretty. But yeah, this guy is perfect for the outer V, in my opinion. Taking that slightly into the crease, just a little bit. Then I'm just going to take a clean brush. This brush is the Rougher 01, and it's actually recommended for hooded eyes. I like to take this up into my crease and then just kind of help blend out my outer V shade a little bit. And the reason that I love these brushes so much is because I don't have to spend a year blending. It's just boom, blend, it's done. It's done being blended. And I love that. Because y'all know, it takes me all day to do blending, and who's got time for that? With these rougher brushes and the BK ones, guys, you do not have to do that. They're just so easy to blend with. It's fantastic. Make sure that those are the same. I'm going to take a little bit of that purple color just up into the crease over here, just to match the other eye. Right there on that outer V. Okay. Now I'm going to take my ring finger and go into this color that I told you guys I wanted to use. And we're going to see what she does. Oh my goodness. This is one of those purple colors that kind of has like an iridescence to it. It's really pretty, and unfortunately I don't think the camera's gonna pick it up, but it's got like an iridescent kind of blue in it. Oh my gosh, this is pretty. I don't know if the camera will pick that up. Do you guys see that, how it kind of shifts blue? It is so pretty. Gorge. Yeah, maybe I'm putting that all over the lid. Okay, so I almost feel like this is missing something, though I think it's pretty. I kind of want to take this lighter orange in the palette and mix it with this kind of peachy color. It'll be linked down below, guys. And I'm just going to kind of go, I don't know, up here a little bit. I grabbed the wrong brush. I just kind of wanted to lighten it up just a little bit so you could still see like some orange, but like mixed with a light peach, just like kind of lighter. Yeah, I like that. It kind of takes that orange color and still says, hey, I'm here. All right, you guys, so this is the final look that I came up with. Y'all know me, first and foremost. I'm not the poser. I'm not the good YouTube poser. Like some of those girls, they can pose for days. No, ma'am. So it did get a little hot in here, and it's wash day, so the hair had to go up. But this is not why we're here. I want to talk to you guys about this Profusion Marigold palette. I'm just going to call it what it is. You guys know I'm 100% honest with you guys always on this channel. Honestly, if you're looking for this color story, I think it's a great little palette. I did do 2 looks with it, but what you guys didn't see was behind the scenes. Actually, it's just a portion of the video I cut out. I actually started to do a whole nother look that you didn't get to see, and it was because I didn't like how it turned out, but the colors were phenomenal. They're really, really good. So I think the mattes are good in this palette. I think the metallics, the shimmers, the glitters, I think everything in this palette is really, really good. If you like the Profusion 35 shade palettes, of course you will love this one too. Everything blended really well. Of course, I did use a good eyeshadow primer, which I think, in my opinion, the base makes all the difference. So use a good eyeshadow primer, use your best brushes, and I think that you won't have any issues with with this palette. I did notice there are a few shades in the palette. I honestly don't remember exactly which ones, but there are a few shades in here that have that soft matte texture. So if you're not a fan of that, I would definitely say there's not enough in here to warrant skipping the palette if you like the color story. Now keep in mind when you are looking at your Profusion palettes, as I mentioned earlier in the video, they do use some repeat shades, but in this one, I mean, you're getting this whole row here of greens. I think that I only found one repeat shade in there. There wasn't a whole lot, and in my opinion, this screams fall to me. I mean, you could take it summer into fall or fall into winter, etc. I think it's a gorgeous palette. I'm very happy to have it in my collection, and I can't wait to do some more looks with it. So, all right, you guys, that is it for today's video. I hope that you guys enjoyed it. If you are a huge Profusion fan, check the description box down below. I do have an entire playlist of Profusion videos, as I have been a fan of Profusion for, over 15 years, actually quite longer than that. All right, guys, I want to say a thank you as always to those of you who take time out of your busy days to come hang out with me. You guys know it means the world to me. I really appreciate those of you that are still here riding with your girl through all of the bumps in the road. We're a family though. We're gonna get through it. And as far as the piece of information that I shared with you guys, I'm doing okay. I have my good days and bad days, just like my parents probably do, but my concern's more on them. I'm doing okay. I'm keeping myself busy and just trying to be there for both of my parents as best as I can. So, yeah. I want to tell you guys to stay safe. It's still a little crazy out there. And I hope that I see you in the next one. I love you guys. Bye.